Good morning, everyone. Alessandro Pivazan from the silo at the magnificent Hunt Hill Farm. You can see it, right? By now, you can feel it. Magnificent indeed. This place is unbelievable, breathtaking. And I feel tremendously blessed to wake up here every day. This is the family room area of the 1836 barn, Ruth and Skitch Henderson's home. I love everything here. The woodwork, the furniture, the feels. I'll say 95% of the stuff here, things that we found at the other houses and brought in here to represent Ruth and Skitch Henderson's personal taste. And they had a pretty good one. Yeah, it's I feel really blessed. It's fantabulous to just open my eyes in the morning and enjoy all this. It makes me feel fulfilled, I would say, for many different reasons. But one very important question of this day, possibly the most important one, is how are you feeling this morning? How is your head? How is your heart? You know, how are you feeling? Are you feeling great? Are you trying to? I feel blessed and also honored that you chose to watch my video and be here because it means that at least you're trying, you know. And this is the important thing for me, at least in life, is that we cannot fail unless you stop trying. Life throws some curveballs, get a little complicated sometimes, but it's all part of it. Is us trying to figure out how the hell this thing called life works. And for me, it was important to understand the actual difference between life and living. To understand that actually life is a gift, a fantabulous gift that we are blessed every morning, every day when we wake up and able to open our eyes, take a deep breath, feel all the aches and pains. But it's a gift that allows us to be and to do whatever we want to do and to be whatever we want to be. And this gift comes with free will that allows us to actually do whatever we want to do. And we'll pay the consequences at the end. I had a complicated time, growing up and on the streets and all. And I'm a complicated person. Right? I have the things that I believe, and I is very hardly, rarely, I'll deviate from that because I base my beliefs and the things that I want to do on facts, especially those that are related to my life and my living and how I grew up and the things that I've been through. So I can own my truth and my facts. And if you can come up and make my mind to go a different direction because your facts or your data is relevant, I'm willing to try. Otherwise, opinions for opinions, I'll keep mine. But one thing that I've learned is that yourself, us, me, you, we deserve as much love, compassion, and passion and all the good stuff from ourselves as the entire world. No difference. I keep thinking with myself, right? How can I say I love you, I love this, or I love that, if I myself know how to love myself, how to love me? It seems weird to me, right? You're able to say, you love this, God love what it is. You don't have any self love or self respect. You don't really love yourself. Or at least you feel as if you don't. Sometimes for different reasons. Some people think it's fun, some people think people be looking for attention or playing the poor me part all the time. I don't again I only speak of and that I applied when I was faced with certain situations. Come was and the tools that I used. These were, ideas, thoughts, and things, how I draw my day, how I think. But I love being someone or for me, it's only truth or bad. Actually able to sometimes I used to be very generative. People mind things in relationships a lot into the sense of possession. It takes it over. But being overzealous and suffocating my way to think that I loved, that in truth, I wasn't capable of loving myself. Therefore, I was skeptical that anyone would love me. And as I was pretending, I thought everyone was doing the same. Weird, right? Very weird stuff. But at the end of the day, you must be able to learn how to love yourself, how to accept yourself the way you are, for who you are. Simply live the best life you can. Transform your living into something that you will be proud of, that you feel comfortable with. This is here, it's in your head. And once you're able to do this first and eliminate the useless feelings, thoughts, and things that just occupy valuable space in our heads, distracted so much from the life we want to live. A lot of it is fault because we're not capable sometimes to eliminate distractions in our lives. We allow them to attach themselves to us, especially people. People are unfortunately conflict. This is hard to find real people, people that really wants to be contributing positively to the development of the greater good. And in that meantime, try not to throw little roadblocks on your road because it happens a lot. So, I'm going to read my thought of the day today. As you know, this is part of a book that I wrote. Not a book, those are thoughts that I was writing every morning when I had my project back in 2003. It was successful, I had a lot of things going on, and I wanted to keep myself focused. I wanted to keep myself sharp and trying to understand everything that's going on. Same thing as here. I'm trying to figure out what everything that's going on. Why are we being so blessed with the opportunity to run this place and to have the ability to actually contribute in levels that are before unthought to me? I don't know. So I keep asking these questions. I wake up in the morning, I write a thought. So here we go. This one, it says this: Today could be the day that you woke up, decided to give it all up, and start fresh. Be happy in whichever way is most convenient. But remember to think about those magic moments that made everything worthwhile. Don't run away from a complicated situation for mere convenience. You'll be throwing away an opportunity to refine your negotiation abilities and your survival instincts through life's opportunities. Face your responsibilities head on. I would say this to myself in the morning because something might be going on. And yeah, have you woke up one day and said, you know what? This is it. I'm going to change it now. This is going to be this way. I'm going to go that way and throw it all up and reshape your life, reinvent yourself, undress, from that cover of desperation, self doubt, right? Have you been there? I've been there a few times and I did those transformations a few times. I'm turning 50 this year, so I've done a lot of stuff, including growing up. I grew up a lot, here in my head to a point because in other sides I still feel I'm in my mid 20s for some reason. But my body reminds me that it's not that easy. So when you feel this urge to just change everything, replan a situation or a scenario, go for it. Feel it in your heart, the need for the change. Sometimes we keep just pushing through things that are, let's say, convenient to us, or we get used or stuck on them, and you see them just drifting away from you. Maybe a business or a profession that you have for so many years and you're so tired because it's not really fulfilling, it's not what you want to do. You feel every day there's less and less and less and less and less related to your dreams and to who you are. This may be the sign, like me. One day I woke up at 3 in the morning with that urge to go out and look for a farm for the foundation. 3 weeks later, boom, you were. How? I don't know. It manifested. I felt that. I allowed myself to feel the vibration, to connect with the energy, and allow my mind to kind of take a step back and let it in. And I felt that urge. I felt was kind of talking to me here in my head. I could hear it. Crazy stuff. Of course, that if you're talking to Jeannie Street, nothing is crazy. She can find ways to explain to you what's happening because it was not possible for me to understand on my own. And I'm still don't. I'm following that divine guidance, trying to see what's going to lead me. And honestly, it's exciting, a little bit scary, but so worth having these moments of happiness, of fulfillment, of, oh my God, everything amazing. And that's why I'm sharing it with you. I'm here every morning taking this as part of the me time. Soon I'm going to go walk my dogs in the cold, but I enjoy so much. And I love to share this. It maybe will inspire a transformation in your life somehow. Because if I was able to, anyone can. Believe me. If there's anyone that could be negative, aggressive, giving up, victim, actually a thriving victim and all that stuff was me. I would sit and cry rivers of how bad my life was and how much I didn't deserve this or didn't deserve that, and then cry rivers. But thanks to Paulo Cruz giving the first step to save my life and all the other awesome people that came around and gave me tools and shared things with me that helped me understand how wonderful my life is. And my living is all up to me. If you are feeling lost, could be because of a tremendous loss or darkness or hardship in your life that is drifting you away from you really are. Even in excessive light shining on you that may cause some temporary dizziness or deviation from the core. Come back home. Find some space, find some time, and come here inside of yourself where you know who you are. You know everything that you have been through, where the power, the resilience to live the best life ever, to have the best living for your life resides. And once you're in there, open the buckets and the boxes of your past happy moments, the impossible moments, the stinky box. I keep talking about those three because they're easier way for me to exemplify how my big head works, to organize certain things. Happy box for me already says, or every time, every single experience, happy experiences and stimulations that I have, it goes into this box. It doesn't really matter the length of happiness. What matters for me is the fact that I was able to find it. Even if it's for a short period of time, I was able to experience, to taste it, to smell it. Ooh, I can be happy. It doesn't matter if it only lasts a day or two or three, but it goes into my bucket because I remember, oh, this is how being happy feels. It's like getting the last piece of the cake of the sweet stuff that is there that you eat. Like, oh my God, it's so delicious. I wish I had more of it. Then you're trying to find the recipe to replicate. The impossible box is the one that I really like it also because once you open up, I go back into all those times that I thought life's not worth, it's too hard, or this is too complicated, I'm not gonna do it, it's impossible. And here I am. So here you are, because I'm sure you have an impossible box. We all have. Same thing as hardship and problems. We all got our shares in different ways, but we all have it. And one of the most important points, not my favorite, but important to have, is the stinky box. That's everything that you have done that you know you have done and is not right, not supposed to be done. This is the one that has to clear. This is the one you need to open up, and the smell must be gone. Because if still smelly, means that you haven't paid the price. Yeah, let's say karma haven't hasn't hit you yet to the fullest. Again, this is how I was calculating things in my head to make sense to me. Every time something that was right was going right and supposed to go right went wrong, I thought, I haven't paid my price. It's because of that freaking sticky box. And once something that's supposed to go right went right, I immediately thought, yeah, the stinky box is gone. I can leave it open. It's not going to stink anymore. For that, I just stopped making contributions to the stinky box. Hard, right? If you're in that cycle of yucky, stinky stuff. Now, once you are there, connected, got all your affairs in order, come back here, come back to the world and go after the life that you envision for yourself and the living that you deserve. Because you deserve it. And it doesn't matter what kind of tools or help one gives you. If you don't really want to take the opportunity, if you don't really want to put the effort in to make the change, it's not going to happen. Now, if you are willing to make the change, to take the opportunity to access new tools for your tool belt, starting February 26th and 27th, we're doing the experiential workshop series at the Silo. It's focused on neuroplasticity of the brain, your brain's ability to reshape itself, to relearn, to create new directions that allows us to choose our own paths. It's called Survivor to Thriver, Tools to Get Us Unstuck. It's entirely free. It's 2 days. You can go to workshop.thesilo.org and register for free. Still have a few spots left in February. March is already open and April is going to open very soon. It could be the difference between an awesome living or not. The tools you're going to use to tune your brain, to make sure that your brain, your mind, and your thoughts and everything is in nice synchronicity. Wow, nice word. It could be fantabulous for you. I'm sure it's going to be because the professionals are amazing, the life stories are phenomenal. Of course, this place is magical and healing by itself. Come over, help join us. It's going to be fabulous. Yeah. Well, in the meantime, if you are looking for a place where you can just relax and feel good and meditate or reconnect or develop a deeper connection with Mother Nature as well, come here, come to the silo, visit Hunt Hill Farm. It's an amazing place. If you could bring some diapers, adult and children's diapers, we are helping a campaign with the New Milford Rotary Club, trying to raise diapers, especially adult diapers. There are quite a few members in our community that cannot afford them, and they could desperately use them. And if you can help us, this would be fabulous. I also like to ask you, if you can, only if you believe you can do it, to subscribe to my channel. This will help me a lot. You can go to positivevibrationsalways.org, and this will lead you directly into my YouTube account. And if you can hit subscribe, it will help me a lot, because this community of like-minded individuals that wants to share the good stuff is growing and is awesome. I also want to thank everyone that's sending messages and posts and suggestions for topics and so on and so forth. It means a lot to me. It's it's fantastic. It's hard to explain. Come here every morning and share some of my truth, some of my reality, and the things that are happening here in this amazing dream. I'm living a dream, my life beyond what I was able to dream. And it's real. This is real. This is real. This is magic. You can touch, you can feel, you can come here and you can see it. Rare opportunity to see a manifestation of so many awesome things. I feel really blessed. And I want to end this wishing you a fabulous day, filled with love and self love and the ability to understand how lovable you are and how important it is to love yourself, with tons and tons and tons of positive vibrations always. Thank you.